Hello, Ellen Jaworski here, holistic health coach and the founder of Triple Peak Wellness, and I'm here with your busy but healthy quick tip. Now, I'm really passionate about helping busy professionals to balance their work and life and transform their health so that they can feel their best. And so I am here to give you a quick tip that you can take into your busy day to help you get one step closer to boosting your productivity, having more energy, and feeling your best in your body without adding another to-do. So today we're going to talk about a topic that I'm really passionate about, and that is stress, and particularly how stress impacts your metabolism and therefore can get in the way of weight loss. Now, stress is something that when you're busy, it's pretty inevitable. Stress is going to pop up. When you're busy, you've got a demanding schedule, lots going on, lots of to-dos, lots of deadlines that need to get met. And so stress it's going to happen. It's inevitable. So it's not about whether or not we can make our lives stress-free, but how do we productively deal with stress in order to set ourselves up for success when it comes to our health goals. So first, let's talk about how exactly stress is destroying your metabolism, because that is what it's doing. When your fight, flight, or freeze response, your stress response is activated, it has a really interesting impact on the digestive system. It shuts the digestive system down essentially, because when you're stressed, your body thinks that you're running from a bear to survive, to save yourself. And so you don't need to be digesting food in that circumstance. That's not going to help you get away from that metaphorical bear at all. And you see, our bodies don't realize that these days we're not running from a bear anymore. It doesn't realize that just sitting in traffic stress or being yelled at by my boss stress is not life-threatening. So what your body does when you're in that stress response is a couple things. So it lowers your metabolism, it slows down your digestion, it increases your insulin, which is your fat storage hormone, and it lowers fat oxidation. And this is really important because this is the conversion of large molecules into smaller molecules, and that is how fat gets burned. So a lot of important things are happening as a result of stress when it comes to your metabolism. So what then happens is that physiologically, when we are stressed, it has a direct impact on what is going on in this system. So first, our saliva content is diminished. Our salivary enzymes get lower. We don't have what we need to start breaking down the food in our mouth, because that's really where the digestive process happens. When you're chewing, you're releasing these salivary enzymes, which start to break down the food. Then the food travels down to your stomach, and when you're stressed, you have lower levels of stomach acid. So you're also shooting yourself in the foot there. When you're stressed, you're not able to break down the healthy fat, the protein, the carbohydrates that you're eating. And the crazy thing is that when you're eating in a state of stress, you could be eating the healthiest meal ever of grass-fed meat, organic vegetables, you name it. But if you're not using your full metabolic power, your full digestive power, then you're not going to reap the benefits of it. So after your food is digested as well as it can be in your stomach with that diminished level of stomach acid, it then goes into your intestines. And when you're stressed, blood flow to your intestines is decreased as much as 4-fold. So you're only operating with about 25% of the blood flow in your intestines that you usually have when you're relaxed. And what that does is something really critical. It reduces the assimilation of vitamins, minerals, and nutrients that you're going to get from that food. So when you're eating under stress, you're not getting the full nutrient benefit of it. So Lots going on here when you're stressed. Your metabolism is impaired. You're not able to assimilate all the vitamins and minerals from the food. And then I don't know if you've experienced this, but I certainly have, where you eat that meal and then it's just sitting there like a lump in your stomach. It doesn't feel good. It's not a good way to get through the rest of your day, knowing that that lunch you ate is sitting like a rock in your stomach. So here are a few tips that you can use to turn off that stress response before you eat so that you can boost your metabolism and get your full digestive power. So first is to do some deep breathing before you sit down and eat a meal. And this can take as few as a minute or two. So one technique that I teach to my clients is what's called 5-5-7 breath. And what you do is you inhale for a count of 5, hold for a count of 5, and then exhale for a count of 7. And then repeat that cycle 5 to 10 times or until you're feeling more relaxed. This is going to help to boost that blood flow to your intestines, increase your stomach acid, increase your salivary enzyme content so that you're getting the most bang for your buck, and you're also helping to metabolize the food and burn that fat. The next thing that you can do to calm down your stress response so that you can get your full metabolic power when eating is to eat with all of your senses. So this is a technique called mindful eating, and what you do here is you really engage all 5 senses as you eat. So you smell the food, you enjoy the visual aesthetics of it, you feel the texture in your mouth, you savor the flavors while you're eating. And what this helps you do is slow down, but also not only are you going to be more physically nourished by the food that you're eating, but you're also going to be more mentally nourished. And so this can also help later on in the day to cut down on the amount of emotional eating that you're doing, which is also tied to stress. And that's a whole nother Facebook Live we can do together. So those are my 2 tips to take with you so that you can lower your stress and boost your metabolic power. 1, do a couple minutes of deep breathing before your meals using the 5-5-7 breathing technique. And when you're eating, to eat with all 5 of your senses, because that is going to turn on the biological systems that help fire up your metabolism so that you can burn fat, digest your food, and walk into the rest of your day feeling your best. So with that said, I also want to give you another tip that you can take with you. So right now on my website, I have a guide specifically designed for the holidays. It's called 8 Healthy Sweets to Bring to Your Holiday Party. So this can also help you lower the amount of stress in your life, because each of these 8 sweets is designed to be able to pick up from the grocery store. No baking required here. No cooking skills, no baking skills, no time spent in the kitchen having to figure out what it is you're going to bring to that holiday party. With this guide, you can pick up any of these 8 sweets at most grocery stores. Grab it with you on the way to the party, show up. It's going to be healthy, it's going to be delicious, and you are going to feel really relaxed knowing that you didn't have to waste any of your valuable time or energy making something to bring to the party with you. So you can find that at my website. It is www.triplepeakwellness.com. So you'll find it right there. Enter your name and email, and I'll send you my 8 healthy sweets to bring to your holiday party guide in just a minute or 2 after you submit your email. So that's what I got for you. I'll be back with more next week, and I hope that you are able to have a relaxing day and live a busy but healthy life. Bye.